Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Cliff with Paint Flamingo Power Wash. I'm back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we're working in Tarpon Springs, Florida. We're here for a pool cage, pool deck cleaning, and also we're gonna seal the pavers. Dewan is with me. We're gonna knock this job out. It's pretty small. It's not too big. We're gonna be using a Silicast paver sealer today, which is a 1-part sealer. I haven't used it in a while, and I had a bucket, an extra bucket, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it on this job here because it'll be a perfect size to use it. We're also gonna be using a new product. I can't say the name yet because it was given to me as a tester. It's a additive, a sand color additive that you mix in with your regular sand, and then you can turn that sand to whatever color you want. I think I got brown, I got black, and I got red. So today we're gonna use that product and see how it turns out, and hopefully it'll be something new in the market for you guys to see and use in the future. If you haven't yet, subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you got questions, and we're gonna get this job started. Let's go. All right, so this is the pool deck here. Like I said, it's not too big. Over there where the one is, it's just a wooden deck, composite deck. We're gonna clean these pavers. You can see the sand level on these are pretty good. So we're just gonna add sand where it's needed. Over here, they have some shifted pavers. You can see here. We can't do nothing about that. We don't do restoration, but we will clean all the dirt and also fill in the joints where there's no sand. You can see here, it's pretty dirty. We're gonna turbo nozzle the joints and put some fresh sand in. I don't know what color I should use for these, man. Definitely don't want to use black because then it's gonna look like it's dirty. So maybe we'll go brown. We'll probably do a brown. I don't know if red will work with these. We'll probably go brown. But we're gonna start here. We're gonna wash down the cage for them as well. They got some cobwebs and stuff up there, not too much algae. And then we're gonna surface clean the deck. We're gonna use the 8 GPM pressure washer and the 19-inch surface cleaner, which is a Whisper Wash Extreme surface cleaner. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, y'all, we're gonna get started. We're waiting for the SH to start coming out. SH is sodium hypochlorite, which is chlorine, and we're using about 200 feet of hose right now. So we're gonna hit the cage, like I said, get all rid of the cobwebs and spiders that's around. The mix is not gonna hurt anything as far as the furniture or even those awnings. All that stuff is polyester based, so we don't have to worry about that at all. And the downstream mix is weak. It's a weak mix, so you don't have to worry about that affecting anything. And once we're done, of course, we'll go ahead and just water down everything and rinse everything down as well. So we just added the mix to the cage and the pool deck. We're gonna let that sit and dwell for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the deck first, and then we'll hit the cage, rinse everything over here, and as well as this furniture and everything. We're starting early in the morning right now. It's 8:17. Daylight savings look like it's about 10 o'clock. So yeah, we should be getting done here pretty quick. The sun does come from this side, so it's gonna take a little bit for this to dry. We're gonna give this about a good 3 hours to dry, especially under here. You can see it's tucked in. No sun will be touching that area. The one is rinsing down the cage. He's already rinsed this side down. Like I said, we're gonna put new sand down. You can see these joints are super empty. Under there is not as bad because it doesn't get rained on, so the sand doesn't wash out like that. See this side here, how it looks. We got a couple little areas that needs touch up, but for the most part, the sand stayed intact. So for this project here, we're gonna be using, like I said, Deco Silicast. We're gonna use silica sand, and I'm gonna try the brown sand additive to turn the gray sand to brown. I got it out here, so I'll show you guys that. So this is the additive here. They say this whole thing makes 300 pounds, I believe, of sand. So that's 6 bags of sand, and you don't have to use that much. I mean, you probably have to use like just from here to the top for a whole bag. I'm curious to see how it works. This is brand new. I haven't used it yet, so we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna, work my way up to see. I know the more you put, the darker the sand will become. That's what I was told. So it depends on how dark we want the sand. So I can't wait to use it. So the sand we're gonna be using is this color right here, and then we're gonna turn it closer to that color. So see the difference. And then this is the sealer we're using, Silicast. For today. Make sure you get those plants really good outside when you rinse. Y'all, the one is finishing up rinsing the deck. Got rid of all that algae that was building up. The joints are nice and clean. Like I said, some of the joints, they don't need no sand. Like these here, you can see these already filled in. But some of them, like I said, are without sand. So we're gonna sand as needed for these pavers. I don't think we use that much sand at all. We'll block off the drain and with some painter's tape, blue painter's tape, to make sure when we sand, we're not filling up the drain with sand, so they don't have no clogs down the line. But yeah, everything over here is already clean and rinsed off. We just have to give it some time to dry. So we should be packing up here. Let's see. It's almost 9 o'clock. We started right around 8. So I would say give it, the sun is rising over here, so it's away from the deck. I would say give it to at least noon. We'll just grab some breakfast. Probably swim by Pressure Washer Products, which is right here in Clearwater, close by. Might even link up with my boy Chris from Clean Streak. Go have breakfast with him if he's available. You guys stay tuned. We'll be back when we start doing the sand. Alright, you guys, we have returned. The pavers are nice and dry now. The sun right over the top. That'd be perfect to get everything sealed up, ready to go. We're putting some tape down on the drains, like I said, to make sure we don't get sand in there. We're gonna dry sand. I'm gonna mix the sand now with the additive to give it a try. I had like a half a bag of sand. I don't know if I want to use the whole bag. I mean the whole half, because that deck, it's not too bad with the joints. So I'm not sure how many pounds that is. I got about, give or take, a gallon or so worth. I'm not sure how much pounds is a gallon. I'll put it in the video because I can't do the math right now. But yeah, so we're gonna mix it and see what happens. Like I said, this is the color we're gonna go with. Y'all stay tuned. So I was told I can, just put about just a little bit. I don't have a measuring cup with me, so I'm just gonna apply it. You guys already saw the color of the sand. This is the color. So I'm gonna add a little bit in here and see what happens. Get you guys a closer look. So this is the color now, a little darker than what it was. I'm gonna add a little bit more. You gotta do it slow, you can't do it fast. Yeah, it looks like it's turning colors for sure. Let's see at the bottom too.
Okay, so you guys can see now the color of the sand. You think we should go darker? Yeah, let's go take a look.
Is the same color?
Almost. So this is the color we got. This is the color of the pavers. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, guys. You could go, like I say, if you put less, it goes lighter. If you put more, it gets darker. So you just have to play with it. But you guys see, I barely put any in there, and I didn't really measure it to tell you exactly how much the ratio was. But that's a big difference between those two colors. You guys can see the difference. So it looks pretty good, man. I like it. So this is what we're gonna use today. Next time we probably do a red, and and maybe after that we'll do a black. Depends on the projects we get. I know the black stands out pretty well. So let's go add the sand. Y'all, we're gonna start with the coping. I'm gonna lay a layer of sealer around, and we're gonna use the roller. Put some on the roller as well. The one's gonna do all the way around. Over here we're gonna use the shield to make sure we don't get sealer on the deck, and also we're gonna do around the house. Let's go. Alright, y'all, we got the first coat down. Yes, a little bit does get in the pool. It's not gonna be enough to make any difference. This is way too many gallons of water. It'll all dissipate. So the sealer's still wet. No, it's not gonna leave footprints. And we're gonna do a second coat as well. Everything is coated. You can see over here it's starting to dry up. Got some shade over the top of us, so it's hard to see, but the color is definitely starting to come out. You can see here where it's starting to dry up a little bit. So we're gonna let this sit and dry for a good 30 minutes or so. Right now it's 1:53, so around like 2:30 we'll do our second coat. Alright, y'all, so the pavers are drying pretty well. This eye right here is still kind of wet a little bit, but over here is drying up. You hear that tackiness under my feet, but we're gonna add a light coat now on top. Over here is definitely drying up. You can see a big difference. So once we do this light coat, and it'll be wrapped up for the day. Let's see what time it is right now. 2:30 almost. I said 2:30, so that's what we're doing. Alright, you guys, I got the second coat down. I'm not gonna stay here for it to dry. Sorry. Almost 3 o'clock. Most of these pool cages and pool deck, depending on how much shade is around, always take from like 8:30. You know, I clean and leave, come back and sand and seal. Normally about 3 o'clock I'm done. But you can see here we already sprayed twice. It's gonna look good once it dries for sure. Y'all, well, that's it for today. One and done. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all like the little new product with the sand that's gonna come out soon. I think it's gonna be a game changer for people that wanna offer different colors of sand. I know you can buy the sand from Trident that's like already colored, but this is gonna be more cost effective. Like I say, I think they say for now the jar may be like around, the jar might go for like 35, maybe. I don't know if they're gonna bump it up. I think it's gonna go up because that jar makes so much, it's gonna be worth it. I mean, 35, you can get 6 bags of sand out of it, depending how you mix it. It's definitely worth it. So they told me don't release it yet or show it. They just want me to try it out for you guys. And once they give me the go ahead, I'll post a video and you'll be seeing it and it'll be out. And I'll link it in the description for you guys. All right, well, thank you for DeJuan, my boy DeJuan, for helping me on this job. And hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure y'all leave a comment, ask questions if you got questions, and hit the bell so you know when I put up new content. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.